I hope to renew my state inspector's license. It's to be certified by Virginia State Police to inspect cars for safety on the road, make sure that they're able to drive around and not kill somebody. So it varies by state. Certain states have different criteria. In my state, the state of Virginia, where we do state inspections, our criteria is that you have to pass 3 separate portions to get your certification. First off, it's the written test, the practical test, and a background check. So the first time in getting your state inspection certification, it's a little bit lengthier of a process than renewing your license. To renew, you just have to call and set up a appointment to go and renew whenever they have an availability for testing. To do the actual certification the first time out, you have to do a background check, a credit check, a written test, and also a practical or visual exam with the state trooper. And all of that can take anywhere from 6 months to a year of a process to happen. Mine took closer to a year, about 9 months. It's a few factors, including, do the state police have enough people to come out and give you your practical exam or to give the testing? As a mechanic and as an owner of a shop, it's important because it does bring in revenue, and that is a driving force to owning a business, as well as I feel like as a state inspector, I'm doing my part to give back to my community, and as allowing my shop to have other people do it, because that's kind of part of it, I'm allowing other people to do the same thing. I wouldn't say it's important for you as a driver for a certification. It's important for you to have the sticker from a certified state inspector on your car as a driver in the state of Virginia, if you're someone who just drives every day on the road, because it's telling everyone, including the state police and other people on the road, that your vehicle should be safe and is supposed to be on the road driving as it should be and not going to hurt someone. Studying, memorizing the book over again, and taking the test, making sure that I completely understand anything that's been changed in the book in the last 3 years, because that's how often we take our tests, and being prepared to take and pass my test in one try. In my opinion, and it's kind of an unpopular one, but I feel that we should actually probably sort of recertify every year. And I only say that because the state police and the program itself, they add things to the book throughout the year. They change rules, they add rules, they take away rules. And in some years, I've seen 10 to 12 changes done to a book in a matter of a year or 6 month period. And that's a lot of retainment of a book that's already over 200 pages long, to tell you have to memorize it in a different way or do it a different way. So I think we should certify every year just to be up to par. I only study it when it's time for the certification test. You do this so much, it's really only a refresh. If you do your job properly, you don't have to read the book. You should know it anyway. I have 2 college degrees. I do not agree with that statement whatsoever. One of my degrees is in engineering. These cars these days are computers. You have to understand how they work. Not to mention, even if you are just taking bolts off to replace a simple suspension part, you still need to understand what torque is, and you need to understand what safely tightening something is, or how something safely operates. No, I don't believe that just anybody should be able to or can do this work. I've seen people who think that they can do this work, and it just costs that customer of theirs a whole lot more money for me to repair it. Take your time doing it. It's not a short process to become one for one, and make sure you understand cars first and automotive in general. It's, while it seems basic, it's not. It's something that maybe you should understand before you do it. I'm happy that the hard work put in to keep my certification is paid off, and I can go another 3 years without having to worry about it and continue to inspect cars to make sure they're safe for the road.